You sacrifice your short-term impulses for the long-term good, I suppose. That's one way of thinking about the discovery of the future.
That speaks very well to your books. That speaks very well to your books because, underlying both your excellent books of rules of behavior is the simple truth of deferred pleasure or deferred advantage being something that seems to have gone out of human culture lately, that we're all a bit Veruca Salt. I want it now. As you said about sacrifices, you suffer or you defer what pleasure might positively be yours now in order to have a future advantage. Yeah?
Right. And then we have an immense discussion that lasts forever about what that optimal future advantage is. And that's part of this religious investigation, because you might say, and this is something that's manifesting itself in Christianity, which is, well, we're trying to produce something better in the future. And so then you ask yourself, what does better mean? That's the first question. And what does the future mean? Those need to be answered. And then the final question is, well, what's the most appropriate sacrifice? And so you get an extreme version of that in Christianity, hence its narrative power, which is, well, you sacrifice the most valuable possible thing for what's of ultimate eternal value. That's the underlying structure. And in some sense, it hits a limit because it's God himself who's sacrificed. And the purpose of the sacrifice is the redemption of humanity and the establishment of the kingdom of heaven eternally. There isn't anything better than that by definition.
No, I know if I was to raise Althusser or a Marxist view of this and say that it's about the power over the people, which basically denies them any kind of pleasure now on a promise which is unprovable of future glorification in some kind or another, either for their children or for themselves in a heaven whose direction they can't point to. Objections people have to the modern liberally produced world is that morality is relative and that hierarchies are toppled and that power and authority are no longer seen to reside in something. The curtain is pulled away and the Wizard of Oz is revealed to be nothing, a silly, foolish snake oil salesman. And the answer lies within ourselves.